I don't know what happened. Hello. Can you see me? That was so weird. It just blipped out. Let me look at my connection. I have the Kusuria opening stuck in my head. Oh, you know what I've been wanting to set up? But fuck. I keep forgetting about it. I want to set up... Yeah, no, my speeds are completely fine. It was just a little... I've been wanting to set up the thing where it's like if I disconnect, it doesn't like stop the stream. I should have set it up today. Wait. That was my neck. Yeah, my speeds are 900 symmetric, so we're Gucci. Alright, let's go back to here. So, I don't know where this left off, but it's like meant to look creepy, but like it's a comedy. It's meant to be a mystery, but it's a comedy. Oh god. And it's all played like really, really straight. The same way that Sakamoto Desuka is played really straight. Whoa, holy shit! It's so weird to see like a realistic American subdivision in an anime. What the fuck? But yeah, it's like a joke anime. Yeah, it's by the same author, Sakamoto Desuka. Yeah, it's meant to be like taking like creepy twins theme and then making it like slapstick and funny. I'm not gonna watch it, I'm sorry. But you guys who like the humor of Sakamoto Desuka might like it. We're skipping over Nanatsu no Taizai. Why is he just like the main character in Dragon Quest? You guys know what I'm talking about? Wait, these are different characters. Percival? Who the fuck are these characters? Never mind, I'm not interested. I don't give a fuck. Ooh, next we have Ojo to Banken-kun. Percival's Meliodas' son? What? No way! How long is the original Seven Deadly Sins? You know what? I don't even care. Don't answer that. We're moving on. Next is Ojo to Banken-kun, which is Princess and Guard Dog. Isaku just wants to live a normal life, but as the granddaughter of a Yakuza boss, that's a pretty tall order. For years, it's been difficult for Isaku to make friends and find love, so she decides to enroll in a high school far from her hometown in hopes of a fresh start. But her plans take an unexpected turn. I'm just making up words. When a worried member of the Yakuza, Keiya, enrolls in the same school to protect her. This show has terrible reviews, and nobody care about. Yeah, moving on. This show has awful reviews, and also, it's apparently like super sexist. But I have like a guilty pleasure. Like I want to watch it, but I haven't just yet. Oh, this is the reason why everyone was shitting on it. It's because there's like a really big age gap. She's a high schooler. Oh, the animation is so bad. No, Umeme again! Imahara, you can deny the voice roles sometimes, you know. You don't have to take every single one. Yeah, he's like way older. What kind of fade is that? Do you guys see that? What the? The crisscross. What the fuck is that? Boy! He looks so fucked up. He's wearing eyeliner on his lips. But yeah, basically, he's like way older and then enrolls in her high school to keep an eye on her. And he is like, I don't know, in the mafia. And it's cringe. Prime Video. Yeah, it looks like shit. I guess the reviews are right for once. Alright. Overtake. We're time to go to the most important one. Vitroika. I know this has 3D cars. I haven't watched this yet. For some reason, I haven't watched this yet. But I hear it's super good. And I think it might be a little gay, too. So I'm excited. Alright. Overtake. Haruka Asahina is a 16-year-old boy racing F4 cars while staying at Komaki Motors, an auto body shop in Shizuoka Prefecture. Komaki Motors is a family-run shop that regularly competes in F4 with a team comprised of owner Futoshi Komaki, who is also a mechanic, his daughter Mako Komaki, and now Haruka Asahina. Because this is a family-run business, they receive no support, usually from any major manufacturers. Haruka Asahina boldly confronts the top teams head-on to get the attention of these revered companies in hopes of making it to the podium himself. That sounds so cool! Let's watch this. The latest episode gave me chills. When you posted about that in the Discord, I was like, oh, I have to watch this. And I actually have a really soft spot for Studio Troika, too. I love the art style. Ugh. In my head, it is always associated with Aldnoah Zero, even though it's Troika style. Ah, it's cool. The CGI cars are fine, just more 3D hating. I mean, what do you expect? The problem with the alternative would be like, it would look like shit. Like, I know like people love to hate on 3D CGI, but then they uplift like the shittiest looking 2D animation. Like, oh, I'm so glad they didn't use 3D models for this dance scene in this idol show. And then the 2D animated dance scene looked like shit. It's like, I think that's my ultimate issue with people hating on 3D is like, it's not that they hate 3D. It's that they only like 2D. They're not willing to like consider anything else. And then they'll see the like objectively bad animation and then be like, oh, Pog, it's not in 3D. Like, you're crazy. Oh, look, there's me. Hi. Anyway, very excited over Overtake. I have to watch it already. I guess I should talk about Paradox Live. Paradox Live is basically Hit Mike. There really isn't much to say about it. Saturated in hip-hop culture comes the birth of the new movement known as Fandom Live. Each of the artists have a metal accessory known as Fandom Metal, which chemically reacts to the wearer's emotions to produce an image, setting a magnificent stage for enthusiastic youth. Okay, this is fucking Aikatsu. This is literally Aikatsu. With legendary Club Paradox hosting the mysterious Paradox Live, 4 teams, Bay, the Cast Whiskers, Cosmez, and Akanyatsura, each receive an invitation to participate, each with their own genre of music. In a race to the top, each of the 4 teams go into the competition for a reason. As the competition heats up, so do the unimaginably large motives each of them hides. The curtain now rises on a swirling, illusory stage battle between light and darkness. That sounds dumb. The designs are cool, and I think some of the music is cool too. Hip mic but not homophobic, or is this one also? No, this one actually is. If I remember correctly, it's pretty inclusive. Oh, there's 96 Neko. I'm just so sick of hearing anime rap, I'll be honest. But I know a lot of people really like Paralive, so... Why that man got all the bass? I wasn't paying attention. Who are you talking about? Ah, the art style is really nice. But yeah, the whole like, oh, they wear this thing that does this thing is so like... Oh, fuck! It looks good! This looks so fucking good. See, this is really good looking 3D. The whole, like, they have a thing that does a thing is so, like, Hip Mike and Aikatsu, Prepara, and stupid. But I think I might watch this. The 3D looks so good. Oh, but I'm so sick of No, I haven't done Miriana yet. But yeah, that's Paralive. Actually, I think I'm convinced. I'm putting it as a maybe. I was about to skip over it and then I watched it. Now it's like, no, I kind of want to. Potion the Nomi de Ikimasu. Nagase Kaoru. Or Ikinomimasu. Nagase Kaoru, 22-year-old office lady, suddenly finds herself reincarnated in another world. To help her survive in this new world, a being that amounts to its god gives Kaoru a younger body and the ability to make insanely overpowered potions. The reincarnated Kaoru must use her knowledge and cheatery to survive. Okay, it's an isekai. But it's a girl getting isekai'd, so I don't really like the art style. Actually, you keep yourselves away from my Prepara glass house. Well, I'm not shitting on Prepara. I'm shitting on Paralive by comparing it to a children's anime for girls. Okay, this has a really cute art style. Everyone's so cheapy! Everyone's so small! It doesn't seem like a... Oh. The kids are so weird because they just look like little adults because all the adults are like chibi too. Wait, did I say I hate it? I didn't mean that. It definitely isn't the nicest, but I think it's interesting to go with like such a chibi art style. It does look really aged. Those little green villages. Woo! She just died! I'm kind of sick of like political isekai. I'm sick of isekai in general. What am I talking about? It's probably similar to like all the other medical isekai that have come out recently, and I've watched those and liked them. But yeah, that's super duper interested. Oh, I like the goddess. She's cute. Actually, no, I hate Isekai Martin, folks. I have a normal opinion. I would say most people hate Isekai at this point. There's too many Isekai. They're all political underneath. I know the worst part is like, it's so shallow of a political type of show, you know? Like if you're gonna be that shallow, why even bother? I don't know. It's just kind of dumb. Alright, moving on. Ragna Crimson. Wait, how far are we from the bottom? Ragna Crimson. Dragons rain terror over earth, sea, and sky. If sworn dragon hunters like Ragna are to have any hope of dealing death to these seemingly invincible fire-breathing beasts, they must find a way to level the odds. Ragna teams up with a mysterious man named Crimson. Wait. I was about, like, did we pass F? Where's Frieren? But it's so no Frieren, so it's S. Okay. Ragna teams up with a mysterious man named Crimson who has likewise sworn to standing against the dragons and menacing the world. But although Crimson's motivations may be mysterious, his goal and Ragna's perfectly aligned, and together they'll fight to vanquish the dragons once and for all. Oh, it has like an extra long first episode, and it has pretty okay ratings, but I don't know anything about this. Most isekai take place in the same medieval European D&D setting. That's true. Actually, one of my pet peeves is when, and this happens mostly with like really shitty isekai, is when it's like objectively like obviously a European D&D fantasy type world, but then they still like write in Japanese and they still use like chopsticks. That's always the biggest like what the fuck? Like why are they using chopsticks? This looks dumb. I'm like already getting impatient. I don't want to watch this. I don't know anything about this. Does it count as isekai if it's in the future? No. Isekai means different world. Free Run Doko. We're like 5 anime away from Free Run. 5 hours in. Oh no, I can't tell how long I've been streaming because it broke. What the hell? Somi Junichi. Whoa, she's got a crazy design. She had no arms. Trust me, this anime is worth watching. That means that Kamikatsu isn't an isekai? What? Really? So how many of you guys have watched that? And can, like, truly recommend it? My favorite is when there's a Japan, like, country far away, so the character can write off all their different ways with, oh, I'm totally from there. No, this one. Kamikatsu has nothing to do with this discussion. Kamikatsu is, like, years old at this point. Fucking Grooven is the only one who's watched it and recommending it. It doesn't have terrible reviews, but I guess the animation isn't that nice looking. Hopefully the plot makes up for it. The character designs are pretty interesting though by the end. It was kind of a slow start to the MV. It looks mid. Well, I'll put it on a maybe if I get bored. Hey! No casting judgments on one another about your taste in anime. Only I could do that. Also, this is Saihata no Paladin. I didn't watch the first season, so I won't be watching the second season. Alright, this is the one. This is a sequel. However, I do want to talk about it very quickly because I am watching it. Because I did watch the first one. And this is an interesting isekai because it's one of those shows where it's like 2 girls get transported at the same time, and I think I'm remembering it correctly. And she's like a saint in their world and has all this magical power and blah, blah, blah. The main guy. So I would recommend it. It's actually very comfy and interesting. It kind of has like a lower budget. So it kind of has like a... It comes off a little mid, but it's still entertaining enough in the first season. In the second season, as I referenced before, the main guy character is played by disgraced seiyuu Takahiro Sakurai. And just to recap, if you weren't here before, Takahiro Sakurai is disgraced now because he was cheating on his wife with the same woman for 10 years. And cheating in Japan isn't necessarily a big deal, but to have a 10-year-long affair was like a very bad move PR-wise. So he lost a lot of jobs. And I don't know if this was always the intent. He still is in this anime. But in the first couple episodes, it seems he is very pointedly not talking. He appears, but he has like 3 lines. He never ever talks, which I just thought was so humorous. It was like, what the fuck? Like, and the quality of the show goes up in the second season. So I was like, why is this so weird? Like, why is he not talking? And then I realized, like, oh, it's because nobody fucking wants him in their anime anymore. So he barely talks. But yeah, it's good other than that. I just thought that was kind of humorous. Does he get paid less for that? I'm not sure. I just don't think he's getting cast more, which naturally he's going to get paid less. But yeah, that was like a funny thing where I was like, oh, disgraced Takahiro Sakurai is in this anime. And he has a suspiciously small amount of lines compared to last season where he was the main boy. The synopsis sounds pretty neat. Yeah, I guess I'll read the synopsis. It's the same as the first season. Sei, an office worker in her 20s, was suddenly summoned to another world as a saint. Taking advantage of her natural love of plants, she started working in a medicinal plant research institute. In addition, Sei's evaluation explodes when she activates a tremendously powerful purification magic and monster subjugation. Excuse me? Being officially recognized as a saint, she gains people's respect as the savior As the savior of the kingdom of Salentania. Those who watch over and support her are Johann and Jude from the Research Institute, Yuri from the Imperial Court Mage Division, and Albert Hawk, the Ice Knight, who is attracted to each other but is still less than a lover. Even after becoming the most important person in the kingdom, Sei remains obsessed with her research, but her relationship with Albert gradually deepens, and there's a new development in their love story? Yeah, so that's kind of like the synopsis for season 2. I like it. It's very comfy. Basically, whenever there's like an issue, it gets resolved. So it's comfy, it's fun, there's romance and medicine, and I kind of like stories where it's like the world has all these resources, they just haven't like figured out how to use it yet. There's a point where she like drinks coffee for the first time in this new world, and it like tastes like shit because they don't know how to like they don't know how to like roast beans. I just thought that was funny. But yeah, I like this Saint's power is omnipotent is the English name. Next up is Shangri-La Frontier. Yeah, exactly, nudes, dude. Did you filter out the OVA/ONA from the chart? Pluto and Scott Pilgrim are both there, and they seem to be heavy hitters of the fall season. Oh no, this is just the TV show section. The ONA is below this section. But I won't go through those, unfortunately. But I mean, if anybody here is taking suggestions, watch Pluto. Watch Scott Pilgrim. There you go. Yeah, it's not up here. Shangri-La Frontier is pretty fun. It has really good ratings, and I do see people talking about it on Twitter, but I haven't given it a try myself, so. I like how he's strong because of sheer skill for playing shitty games. I actually have no idea what the plot of it is. And yeah, the animation does look good. Alright, I'll read the synopsis. When was the last time I played a game that wasn't crap? This is a world in the near future where games that use display screens are classified as a retro. Anything that can't keep up with the state-of-the-art VR technology is called a crap game. And you see a large number of crap games coming out. Those who devote their lives to clearing these games are called crap game hunters. And Rakuro Hizutome is one of them. The game he's chosen to tackle next is Shangri-La Frontier, a god-tier game that has a total of 30 million players. Online friends, an expansive world, encounters with rivals. These are changing Rakuro and all the other players' fates. The best game adventure tale by the strongest crap game player begins. Wait, so is it a crap game or not? I don't understand. Yeah, Pluto's by the mangaka of Monster, Naoki Urasawa. But it's a sequel, prequel to what was it? The one by the famous one. Oh fuck. I look at what the UI looks like existing games. Astro Boy. I almost said Pluto Boy like a dum-dum. Wait, so this is funny. He spent all this time playing crap games and now he's playing like a really good game. And he's like, this rocks! Wait, so he's good at this game because he played a bunch of crap games? I don't understand. I'm not super convinced. Listen to the OP. This is you playing Apex after only playing Snowy and Stale. That's on my training arc. My One Punch Man type training arc. He's used to garbage control, so now he's powerful with good controls. It's just like fucking Rock Lee with the weights. It's like what I was saying about like some games are hard just because they're like hard to control, not because they're actually like meant to be difficult. Dark Souls, like in the way of Dark Souls. I knew this would be the opening band. Here, let me look up the. I know exactly who's gonna do the opening for this. What the fuck? Yep, by FCMZ. Why is it so crappy looking? Yeah, I can. What appears on my YouTube suggestion is none of my business. I refuse to take ownership of that. This is cool. I do have to say, I think the designs are kind of not really catching me. It's so weird that like an anime has it all. I love those two girls' designs. I like the long-haired girl, but I don't like the big tail hair girl. They just look like so many other designs. And part of it too is like the actual art style. Not bad. Alright, we're gonna move on. I'll put this as a maybe. It seems like you guys are passionate about it, but it's not really jumping out to me. Which is crazy because usually I like girls with blonde pigtails, but I don't know. She looks too much like because she has like a red outfit too and looks like a rogue. She looks too much like the one from Sao. I forget her name. Alright, next is Shy! This is one that I've been wanting to talk about. Shy. On the brink of a third world war, superheroes appeared on Earth. Gifted with powers, their appearance brings peace to the world. The heroes each selected a country in which they would reside, serve, and protect its citizens. Shy, it's Japan's hero, endowed with super strength. Her most daunting enemy yet, crippling shyness, joins Shy and her super friends as she defends Earth and gains confidence. So, finally a superhero show that doesn't suck. I actually have kind of mixed opinions on this. Shy isn't superhero youth. No, Shy isn't she's painfully shy. That's literally it. So Shy, I'm like conflicted about because I liked reading Shy. I read the manga for Shy because I was a fan of the mangaka. I forget their name right now. They have a really distinct name. Yeah, Bukimi Miki. Bukimi Miki is an amazing artist. I really like their style. And they have this like very painterly, soft look to their art. And it's not really, translated well into the anime. I gotta say, I'm not liking Shy as much. Also, yeah, it's pretty gay. I don't know if Ham is still here. It's like gayer than I remember, which just doesn't surprise me because they like Idolmaster. That's the reason why I know who Bukimi Miki was, is because they've drawn Idolmaster almost only Idolmaster for like over a decade, and they like Idolmaster Yuri, and the two main girls in Shy are like really codependent with one another, like emotionally. It definitely has Yuri vibes, but I think I don't remember it being as bad as the anime was. I was kind of like, oh, I like the manga more than I like the anime. I don't think it's terrible, but yeah. I would say try Shy, because like Burr said, it is like a good superhero show. It's like basically a tried and true superhero show, but I think a lot of the things are like not explained well, especially the whole background of the heroes thing. It's really unclear how they get the powers. It's unclear like why Shy doesn't know like how to get to like the space thing. I'm spoiling it a little. There's a bit of like there's a plot holes. I don't care about this stuff, lol. But the designs are good, the girls are cute, and I think it has a future. At the very least, the manga has a future. And God, it's like gorgeous. It's so beautiful. The anime cannot live up to how beautiful the manga is. And also, fun fact, this is the funnest fact of all. Way back when Ashton was just being born, it seemed like Soryu Mama would be too busy to work on my design. So I contacted Bukimi Miki through Twitter DM and said, Will you be my VTuber papa? And guess what? He said no. But he did respond. He did respond and was like, I'm too busy with my manga, sorry. Basically, the message was like, hey, I really love your art style. I've loved Idolmaster for a long time. And I don't know, I want to become a VTuber. So if you're interested in that, I'd really love for you to be my VTuber papa. And he was like, lol, sorry, no. But he did respond. So that was cool. What a different world that would be, I know. If I was drawn by Bukimi Miki. I mean, I actually don't think he wanted to, is the thing. I don't think he wanted to. But he did the whole Japanese, like, oh, I'd love to, but I'm too busy, sorry, you know? All for the better, though, since we got a Chilla girl. Oh, yeah, if he designed me, I don't even know what I'd look like. I was just like, fuck it, like, I'm gonna shoot my shot. Because, specifically, too, yeah, I got a response. That's, like, a lot more than I was thinking. But, yeah, I was going insane, Ham. And the only reason I asked was because it really seemed like Sorry Mom, like, couldn't, like, did not have the time to do it. And so I was, like, so defeated, like, fuck it. I'll go crazy and message to somebody who's definitely not going to respond. And then he did respond. And then he said no. And then Sorry Mama found the time for me. So it all worked itself out in the end. But yeah, that was cool. I did at one point DM Bukimi Miki. Alright, moving on. So to free run! Alright, we're finally at free run. I have to pee again. Oh god. I have to pee again. Alright. I think I'll just go through the rest that I have hot takes for after this. Free run! It's super good. No. I'm gonna wait to go to the bathroom. Free run is really, really good. And you should watch it. And I basically can't tell you anything that Twitter hasn't already said. The latest episode has really, really gorgeous Sakuga in it. Like, amazing Sakuga. They rotoscoped one of the characters putting on a jacket. And it's just like, it's so fucking overindulgent and gorgeous. And I love it. It's gorgeous. And it's just like, even though she's an elf, it is about like what it means to live. I was about to say the human condition. It's like partially about the human condition, but it's mostly about like what it means to live and to love and to like have meaningful interactions with people and to create memories. And it was like, it's just really fucking good. It's just really good. Wait, 28 episodes? Whoa, I didn't realize there was 28 episodes. Ugh. Seriously, waiting every week for the next episode of Free Run is like pulling teeth. I hate it. I hate it so much. Whenever the episode of this comes out, I want the next one to come out immediately. Same thing with Kusuri no Hitori Gojo. Those two shows, like literally I'm like chomping at the bit to watch them. Free Run Friday, baby! Free Run is this season's To Your Eternity. I actually don't like that comparison because I hate To Your Eternity. I remember watching To Your Eternity and being like, oh my god, this is mind-blowing. And like having my mind blown, like this is so fucking good. And then I watched all of To Your Eternity and then I read all of To Your Eternity. It is so bad at the end. I hate the end of To Your Eternity. Well, it's not over, but there's like a final arc where it's like modern day. I'm just gonna spoil it. It is so bad. It like made me so mad that I quit reading it. Absolutely nothing can redeem the manga from this. He should have stopped it like 100 chapters ago. It was literally peak to like, he made so many bad decisions that I stopped reading. Like I literally was like, this could be one of the best manga ever. It should have ended in the ancient world. It should have. The time skip into modern day was just the stupidest. It undermined every single theme. What was he thinking? I can only think that like somebody fucking made him mad or like somebody pissed him off. Like his editor was begging for it or somebody pissed him off and he was like, fuck it, I'm gonna ruin it. Because it like literally ruined the entire story. Absolutely undermined the entire plot, which is so unfortunate because like it starts so strong, like so strong. And like And it's like I said, it's like about the human condition with through the eyes of an immortal person, and then it fucking kills it and stomps on it and spits on it and throws it down a fucking trash chute and it clinks all the way down and then it rots. It's so horrible. I hate it. So yeah, I hopefully wouldn't compare Frieren to Tear Eternity because Tear Eternity is ass, and Frieren's very good thus far. Like, imagine if Frieren ends like they go on their journey. This isn't spoilers because it's just like, you know, we're having a thought experiment, okay? Imagine if they go on their journey. They have this like thrilling, this like very nice conclusion. It wraps up almost every loose end. And then it jumps forward to like Fern dies. You know, she's a human. She's going to die before Frieren. And then we jump forward again, and then it's modern day, like current modern day, for some fucking reason, even though all this past historical stuff was not rooted in reality at all. There's skyscrapers, there's cell phones, magic is still a thing, and magic is what like drives the entire world. It drives the cars, it drives the phones, but it's still fucking modern day. And then she discovers a way to like resurrect everybody, and then they just like live. That's what the equivalent of like comparing Frieren to Tear Eternity. Wouldn't that be like ass? Wouldn't that be like terrible? Oh, and then like everybody resurrects, but then Frieren gets shipped with like somebody she hates. Like she has like an ultimate enemy that like she doesn't kill or something, and then they get together in the end. Would that be horrible? That's exactly what happens in Tear Eternity. That's literally beat for beat what happens. It's horrible. That happened to me once. I'm sorry. That must be tough. No, yeah, that's what I mean, news dude. Like, it's good. It was so good. The insane girl, like, Ham, that's because you're gay, okay? You like all girls. It's the same thing as earlier. All girls are cute. You have no discerning eye for whether or not they're a terrible person. She sucked. She sucked hard. Alright, we're moving on. I got on a tangent about that. But that is to say, Frieren is not at all like Tear Eternity. Frieren is actually good. And you should watch it and or read it. I love Frieren. I'd probably cry if Frieren got a weird misfitting romance arc. I'm so worried that people are gonna... They're angling for a romance between her and Himmel. Like, that's always been written in my opinion. I think I'd be really mad if people were like, the Himmel stuff came out of nowhere. Like, what? Read the lines on the wall. The writing's on the wall, okay? The Himmel ship fan art annoys me. It does annoy me in the way that, like, it's not realistic. But I think, like... they're gonna have to confront this relationship at one point. Like, he's dead, so of course they're not gonna get together. But like, I think if people were like, this het romance comes out of nowhere or something, it's gonna really bug me. Alright, moving on. Spy Family Season 2. I don't like Spy Family. Do I really have to go on another rant after the whole To Your Eternity rant? I don't like Spy Family. It's really flimsy plot-wise, and I think Season 2 is... Spy Family Season 2, the sequel to Part 2, is showing exactly how flimsy it is. You couldn't tell at the start, because the start does start kind of strong, but like right now, it is just... nothing is happening. The plot is like barely progressing. There's zero political intrigue, despite it literally being about opposing spy and assassin on a fucking war. It's just like, it's all fluffy, stupid shit. I don't like Spy Family. I can come up with a more nuanced answer, but it's just like, it's bait, it's dumb, I don't like it. Okay? I never cared about the actual plot, so I find it funny. I find the idea of like Anya and the boy like really cute in a vacuum. I like the idea of like Lloyd in a vacuum, but it's not in a vacuum. It's in this World War II plot. It's just cute and silly. It's not though. It's not meant to be cute and silly. There's like Like fascist symbolism. Fascist symbolism in my cute and silly anime? Anyway, I don't like Spy Family. It doesn't do anything with its plot. I hate it. And the opening to this season is good, but it's really weird. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I lost interest before the Yandere Spy was introduced, which made it unwatchable. Yeah. I fucking hate her. I hate the opening. Though I don't like it either. It's so weird. I like the song, but like that one part where it's like they're like slapping their stompers. I don't like it. But yeah, I don't like Spy Family. I could be a little more eloquent if I had more time, but I'm just ready to end this stream. It's so long. Tate no Yusha, I didn't watch season 2. I did watch season 1. It wasn't horrible, but it also wasn't great. Apparently season 2 was bad for even people who liked Tate no Yusha, and apparently season 3 is better. So, you know, if you liked Tate no Yusha, go crazy with it. I don't know. Not watching. Revenge porn isn't my type. I forget. I know that was like a thing with it, right? That was like a big drama about it, but I can't fucking remember the context of it. I like all the kimono memes in season 3. There are a lot. That's the entire plot. No, not anymore. Now it's like about actual stuff. I think that took up like about 3/4 of the first season. But yeah, that got resolved. The author is legit bad at writing. I don't know. I just love it when somebody with more knowledge can just come out and be like, yeah, it sucks. Alright, I'm just gonna move on. This one, Tear Moon Teikoku. I see a lot of people that like this show. It's not good. I tried watching it. It is bad. The concept is a girl who's like a Marie Antoinette, let them eat cake, ho 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 type, gets murdered, like gets killed by guillotine, and then she actually gets sent back in time to like not be evil and not get killed by guillotine. It's like so stupid. I don't know. She's like unbearable nearly as a character. I'll just read the synopsis. 20-year-old Princess Mia of the Tear Moon Empire, often scorned as a selfish princess, was executed by guillotine in a rebellion. Next thing she knew, she woke in her own 12-year-old body with her own blood-stained diary that she kept before she was beheaded, sitting next to her pillow. Given a second chance at life, Mia decides to rebuild the empire for the sake of Tear Moon's future, to save the people from starvation, for all the soldiers who lost their lives in the Civil War. No, everything she does in life is for the sake of avoiding the guillotine. For me, this should be a piece of cake. Thus, the useless, cowardly, self-serving princess brings about the miracle after miracle in her great struggle to save herself in this altered history fantasy. Yeah, she's just, like, unbearable. The whole, like, oh, for the future of Tear Moon? Oh, so the people won't be, like, so upset that they won't revolt? No. It's nice to see her develop. It's one of those things where, like, they do a whole lot of, like, 2 steps forward, 1 step back thing where it's like, okay, she did develop, but, like, she's fucking annoying. And then she, like, takes it back immediately. Or it's like, you know, that she has this, like, one maid that, this is important to, like, the first 2 episodes, sorry. Puggiest, thank you for following to the Pit Crew, welcome. Also, thank you. We're talking about anime right now, so I'm, like, very passionate. She, like... There's this one maid that, like, constantly looks over her. So worse than Tales of the Abyss? I like Tales of the Abyss. She becomes a better person despite her selfish intentions to stay alive. I think... But that's the thing. Of the episodes I've watched, she isn't really becoming a better person. She's just, like, not being a shit. Because she, like, starved for 2 years in her previous life. And, like, she's only, like, not a shitty person by comparison to how shitty she was before. She's not like actively getting better. It's just that like now she's like traumatized into being less shitty. She's not like actually nice. They're just shocked at the gap between how shitty she used to be, and now they think she's awesome by comparison. Me when Ashton hates an anime I hate. Yes, I love sewing. This is great. Kill it, Ashton. Me when Ashton hates an anime I like. Oh man, reaping, this sucks. I don't think that's a fair assessment, but oh well. We will have to agree to disagree, or you will admit you're wrong because you're in my chat and I'm the streamer. But yeah, no, I didn't like Terumo Teikoku. She's like a shit, and it's just boring. I don't like watching selfish characters. Well, at least characters that are this annoying about being selfish. I think that she gets a lot of passes just because she's a little less selfish than she was before. But no, Pagius, I know it might seem like a lot of fun to send lots of chat messages, but you are not the main character. I am the main character. And I control the space. What about Emperor's New Groove? I like Emperor's New Groove. It's not really comparable to Emperor's New Groove. You guys just keep bombing out of spite. Alright, next. Idolmaster Million Live. It's good, but you have to like Million Live. And also it's in 3D. Ham, if you weren't happy with my criticism of that, you are not going to be happy with my criticism of another show. Oh, I think the 3D looks good. Medio 9! I love it. I gotta watch it. Maybe I ought to watch. I actually think it's pretty good if you don't... Not that if you don't know anything, but if you have like a really preliminary understanding of Million Live and Idolmaster, I think you'd still be able to appreciate it. I have a friend who asked me... Actually, their name is Seal. And they're a VTuber, and they were like, have you watched Idolmaster Million Live yet? And I was like, oh no, I haven't had the time yet. Ah. And then they said like, it made me feel that like, that feeling from Idolmaster that I haven't felt in a long time. Of like, the pureness of like wanting to be an idol. No, Seele, Seal. Haven't really been keeping up with that much this season. Mostly just been keeping with One Piece and JJK Alpagius. You have missed so much anime destruction. My internet blipped out for a second, but we're 5 hours into the stream of me just ripping apart anime from this season. But yeah, if you're interested in an Idolmaster, this is probably one of your last times to watch an airing Idolmaster. Idolmaster, as an Idolmaster fan, I'm just going to say it's dying. This is your last time to watch an Idolmaster anime air. So, I don't know. This is your chance. Alright, moving on. Toru Osano VR MMO. I'm not interested in the least. Actually, I'm so uninterested in this that I'm just going to skip right over it. Tokyo Revengers, I'm going to skip right over. Everybody knows that shit hit the fan really bad. It sounds mid, yeah. Tanaka Taichi is just an ordinary 38-year-old who enjoys video games. He starts a new virtual reality multiplayer game called One More Free Life Online, naming his character Earth. Unlike his fellow players, he decides to master the most menial of skills in the game. He cooks the finest meals, overbrews complicated potions, and hunts monsters with handmade weapons. His fantasy life begins. But it's just a game. Like, it's not even an isekai. He's just in a game. This dude grinding hard as fuck in Final Fantasy 14. There's like a Shangri-La knockoff. Hey, guess what Shangri-La is a knockoff of? A little other VR anime that came out a whole decade ago. Ding ding ding. Yes, so. Yeah, Tokyo Revengers, not even gonna bother. Tokyo Revengers had like one of the shittiest endings ever. Uma Musume Pretty Derby Season 3, I'm not watching because I didn't watch Season 2. However, I did watch Season 1. So, I actually would recommend you guys watch Uma Musume. It's all out, so you can just watch it all All at Once, I recommend Uma Musume. It's fun. And yeah, the seasons aren't really connected. I mean, some of the characters reoccur. And also, it doesn't really follow like a linear timeline, which is confusing, I know, but it's because like it's meant to like reflect like the so okay, Uma Musume is about horse girls, but all the horse girls are named after real race horses from this reality, like real life right now. So some of the races that they race in Uma Musume are meant to reflect real life races that these racehorses won or lost. It's kind of more like a nod to people who like really like racehorses, like a you like that one type of thing. But as a result, it kind of like fucks with the like timeline and stuff. But they made real life from anime into a real thing. I know, no way. But yeah, the whole thing about Uma Musume is that like horses have never existed. Horse girls are the only thing. Every time in history that there was in this universe that there was a horse, in that universe it's a horse girl, and they're like sentient, and they could go to a school for horse racing, and then they race because they're horses, and they eat carrots, and they have long phones because they have ears on the top of their head, and it's very cute. And there's a bunch of silly Uma Musume stuff that I love. And Uma Musume is just very pure-hearted and fun and emotional. And it's about, it's like, it started with like a kind of idol spin to it, where it's like, they win the races and they get to like perform in this show afterwards. Do you also have long phone? Yeah. Just like the Uma Musumes have to use a long phone. It kind of started as an idol thing, but the idol thing is really unpopular. People really just like it for the fucking racehorses. And yeah, it's basically a sports anime. Passion! Etc., etc. All right, next up is Undead Unluck. It has a really high rating, but I don't think I've heard anything about it. All Fuko wants is a passionate romance like the one in her favorite shoujo manga. Unfortunately, her unluck ability makes that impossible. Just as Fuko hits rock bottom, Andy sweeps her off her feet, literally. Now she's become Andy's unwilling test subject as he works to find a way to trigger a stroke of unluck big enough to kill him for good. However, when the pair discovers a secret organization is hunting them, it puts Andy's burial plans on hold. What the hell? That sounds crazy. Whoa, this art style is really familiar. Looks like the Love Live art style. Oh. Oh, Dev Pro! David Pro worked on a bunch of the JoJo seasons. I don't understand what's happening. Ah! Undead Unluck actually pops off. I just now got your name with the race queen theme. Yeah! Welcome, Pogius. My name is Ashton Martin. The roller rodent race queen of Ichiban Racing. Welcome! I don't typically do like only racing stuff, but... Oh, this is Queen Bee. Yeah, I actually like the art style, and it's kind of Hunter Hunter-ish. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Xenomorphica. Ah. I like your hat. I think your hat is super cute. Here, is there an art? Is she for me? Oh, he did a One Piece. Huh. Yeah, looks like Undead Unluck is his main thing, though. That's cute. I'll probably give that a try. The eyes specifically on the girl looked like Love Live. The first few episodes are a bit slower, not that interesting, but then the world building goes pretty crazy. That's good to know. Also, hello, Angelo Vodo. Welcome. Alright. Next up is Under Ninja. What was it called? That was called Undead Unluck. Alright, now it's under Ninja. Ninjas still exist in Japan today. They number around 200,000. The ninja organization NIN, National Intelligence of Ninja, is not controlled by the civilian government, with its elite members performing assassinations and sabotage in secret. There's an organization that opposes NIN UN under Ninja. Ninja versus Ninja, what lies waiting at the end of this shadowy feud. There's actually another ninja anime that came out like a year ago, I think. Oh, the art style is interesting. Oh, it's 3D. And it was complete fucking ass, the last ninja show. I wish I could remember the name of it, but it was horrible. Oh, the ninjas aren't gonna like this one. Whoa! Man, what was the name of that other... Just the soldiers are 3D? Yeah, it was just that one scene. Wait, what was that guy in a bikini? Wait a second. Oh. Oh. Ah. This looks like a really familiar art style. It kind of looks like... Not ping pong. No, not ping pong. Kokuku? Actually, I like she's never seen a man in a bra before. I thought this was like a serious show, but I think it's a comedy. I don't think I get it. Okay. I think I'm gonna put this on a maybe. It doesn't have really great reviews, but it kind of sounds interesting. What the fuck? All these ugly people? I kind of like it when the art style is interesting. Oh, Tezuka Productions. I see. Hanazawa Kengo. Yeah, he has a very realistic art style. Oh, I Am a Hero is by this guy. Okay. This is a really popular manga, I Am a Hero. And Boys on the Run. Oh, wow. I think the under part comes from underwear. No way. It's an under, like... If that's really the joke, that's gonna be funny. I'll give it a try. But yeah, I like hyper-realistic art styles like that. It kind of reminded me of Kokoku, but it's actually more realistic than Kokoku. Alright, moving on. Uh-oh. It's the lesbian anime. The world turns upside down when a corporate drone wakes up as Ray Taylor, the heroine in her favorite ultimate game, Revolution. Ray is elated at the opportunity to court Claire Francois, the game's villainess and the object of her affection. Armed with her knowledge of the game and the events to come, Ray sets out to make Claire fall for her. But how will the villainess take Ray's romantic advances? Called I'm in Love with the Villainess. Hello, Irek. Alright. This is... It's specifically a game isekai too, which I actually specifically hate. But the thing about this... I stopped keeping up with it. Oh my god, Ham! I really thought that I was gonna break your heart by saying I think it's bad. I think it's really bad. The only good thing is that, like, it's pretty clear cut with, like, the main girl is a lesbian. But, like, so much of it is, like, this slapstick, like, I don't care that you hate me, I love you type of tsundere stuff. But there's, like, really, really not a lot of, like, actual gay development. They just say, like, Sassy Girl time. Thank you for volunteer the picker, welcome. It's kind of just like, she's a lesbian and she's chasing after this girl. And she is kind of like soft on her eventually. I think the reason why people like it the most is because she says like very cut and dry, like, I'm a lesbian. Like, I don't like men. If I were to give myself an identity, I would be a lesbian. You're right, it's unambiguous and corny. I think that's why I don't like it, because I don't really like corny. And if somebody really likes it and feels identifying with it, go crazy. But I think, like, just purely objectively, it's really not that good. It's deadpan gay comedy. I don't know if deadpan is the way I would describe it. I suppose I kind of like the drill hair. No, I love the drill hair. It's just also the animation's really bad, I'll be honest. Like the production quality is like really not good, which is unfortunate because a lot of people really like it and they're like telling other people to watch it because it's got good representation. Like it's one of the only anime ever to be like, I'm gay, like I'm a lesbian, I like girls, etc. Which other shows don't say. But yeah, ultimately I think it's not that good. And it kind of falls under the whole, well, actually no, I think it's still pretty revolutionary and good that like they say outright like, this isn't like a one-off thing. This happens a lot in yaoi where it's like, well, I'm not gay, I just like you. And I fucking hate that. But yeah, they make it clear like she likes girls, which other anime don't do. And I don't know if it's considered safe because of that. I think it's considered safe in a lot of other ways. I think it's safe because they don't actually do anything. She's just like a gay character that's chasing after this other character that ultimately like doesn't seem that interested in her. She like blushes sometimes, but like she kind of doesn't seem like she's falling yet. I think it'll probably end in like a really, really like safe way where like they may hold hands or something. You'd be better off watching the other lesbian isekai that came out like 2 seasons ago, where they like actually develop into a relationship and stuff, which I can't remember the name of. But yeah, I really did not like the Villainess show. Yeah. Alright, last up, finally, is Yuzuki-Sanchi no Yon Kyodai. The Yuzuki family consists of 4 brothers, Hayato, Mikoto, Minato, and Gakuto. The eldest son, Hayato, happily lives every day to the fullest. There are tears, laughter, and excitement at home, at school, and in the neighborhood. Okay, that's like a really shitty synopsis, but basically their parents died. The oldest is 22 or 23 and taking care of his 4 little brothers. The older 2 of the younger brothers are in middle school, and the youngest is in elementary, and it's basically just like a cute family drama. Like, that's literally it. Yeah, that's the one that I'm talking about, Nudes Dude. That's another where she's like outright gay, and they're like really close to kissing in the next season, I'm pretty sure. A thing about this show, weirdly enough though, is that it's on Crunchyroll, but when it first aired, the subtitles were like really fucking bad. They were like AI generated, which I've never seen in a Crunchyroll show. Usually when they're like simulcasting something, they check the subs. They were not checking the subs for the show. They were like completely messed up. Almost seemed like they were AI generated in the first place. And they were really like stilted. But it seems like cute enough if you want like a family drama with boys. And I think there's probably gonna be like a romance plot with like their neighbor girl. No, yeah, it looks decent. It's just like too normal. It's just about a family, which is okay. It's cute. I did watch an episode and I was... they did change the subtitles eventually on Crunchyroll, but I still think the script in general is like really stunted. I think it's probably meant for like a younger audience maybe, or like it's just really palatable, you know. It's easy. And that's it. Finally, we're at the 5-hour mark. Okay, thank God I got through it all. I did not want to have to do that again. Okay, next time, and I say this every time, next time I'm gonna try and do that a little bit faster, okay? Hello, DJ Noah. Hi. Now we gotta review the shorts and the leftovers of the movies. Please just kill me, please. Let me die, please. I don't want to. All I gotta know is Scott Pilgrim is coming out sometime. You should watch it. Pluto is coming out sometime. You should watch it. That's all that matters. And there's probably the 17th fucking season of Yami Shibai, which you don't need to watch. You don't need to look up. I'm excited for the next season of anime. You're jumping ahead. That's for next season, Nudes Dude. Oh, fuck. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Fun Chucks. I was reading your name and your message at the same time. Oh man, I haven't been watching the new season of Tokyo Revengers. I mean, Do you like Tokyo Revengers? Because I won't judge you for it, but it does end in a way that like most people hate. So maybe it's better to like stop while you're ahead. Maybe. I'm sorry, Flickman. Blah. Oh. But that's it. That's it. There's too much anime. And I had too much to say. I feel like that wasn't the longest. I've definitely had like I think my first anime seasonal stream was 7 hours long. Do you guys remember that? I think it was. So we've been good. We've been doing good. It went 7 and then maybe like 7 again and then 6. And then hopefully it's gradually decreased. And now we're at 5 hours. So that's nice. The first season of Tokyo Revengers had a doo-doo ending but was also cliffhanger. Need to watch Christmas Wars. I actually, now that I think about it, I would suggest you watch Tokyo Revengers like period, full stop. Even though I really do love the opening by Official Higedandism, which was crazy. The animation is so fucking bad. It's so embarrassing. You'd be better off reading it. And then if you read it, you'd be able to read all of it because it's finished. And then you'd be able to get mad at it because nobody likes the ending to Tokyo Revengers. So yeah. Tokyo Revengers is silly, but it has kept me watching the next episode. Oh my god, I was so into Tokyo Revengers for like so long. And then they dropped that ass ending. It was crazy. I kind of like it just because it's made so many people mad. It made me mad, but it was more fun watching other people get mad at it. So now I like it. If I give Ashen 2 Flintstone vitamins, she can endure a 24-hour stream. No, actually, I've been thinking about this lately. I don't actually drink like any caffeine when I stream usually. I'm such a hater that I love to hate. I'm a lover of hating. The way you feel about Tokyo Revengers is how I feel about Seven Deadly Sins. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'd probably feel the same way about Seven Deadly Sins if I knew at all what the fuck was going on in it. But I don't. I am completely ignorant, and I feel super happy. You mean I haven't unlocked the most insane Ashen? No. When I stream, sometimes the reason why like I have trouble staying awake. So I'll go actually to my chatting screen, and we'll wrap up here. This is my wrapping up, okay? Alright. Oops, I'm a little bit too scooted over. And I'm too scooted over. Alright. This is my wrap-up screen. But yeah, so sometimes, whenever I do miss a stream, and it's because I'm like tired, it's because I like don't have any caffeine. And I don't even have caffeine on the streams that I do make it to. So I've been thinking recently, do you guys know about... Oh, actually, you know what? I didn't talk about Attack on Titan, did I? I know that I put in the title and was like, I'm not fucking talking about it. But I kind of do want to talk about it. Did it suck? I think everybody hated it. I watched AOT ending and I felt like I would have been better off if I got spoiled years ago. I do not know what the fuck is going on. The only thing that I care about in regards to Attack on Titan is that I really like the songs made by Linked Horizon, and I'm glad they got him a ton of money and made him famous. As famous as you can be as Linked Horizon. Because he has another project of his called Sound Horizon, which is way better than any of his Attack on Titan music, and you should definitely check it out if you like his openings and stuff, because they're very operatic and cool and ballads, and I fucking love his music, and I don't care at all about Attack on Titan. But I love the music from Attack on Titan. The ending narratively is irritating. Can somebody spoil it? Actually, no. I'll spoil it myself. I don't want to spoil anybody who's watching the VOD or who like actually cares who's here. But if somebody in my Discord wants to spoil it, I wouldn't object to that. Did we discuss how all anime was ruined after Lucky Star? Did you watch it as it was airing, Shindigs? I'll only take a comment like that from somebody who actually watched Lucky Star as it was airing. Otherwise, you're a dirty secondary. Capitalizing off the modern fame of Lucky Star. Do you even understand how important Lucky Star is to Kyoto Animation? Have you ever even seen Nichijou? Have you ever even understood the meta callbacks to Lucky Star and Nichijou. If all anime was ruined, then why is Nichijou good? Who here is a true Azumanga Daioer? I buy sausage. I bet you do. I watch Lucky Star in parts on YouTube. I watched Lucky Star on VHS. And Azumanga Daioh on VHS. I think it was actually like a little bit too late to watch it on VHS, but yeah, I got it on VHS. I had to torrent everything in Minecraft. Going through Minecraft so Bezos doesn't know. That's smart. Maybe Ashley got her hands on the rare VHS. Have I ever told you guys how I got into anime actually? Not meeting the hag allegations? No, I swear, like I was very small. I just knew other people that were into anime. I guess this is as good a time as any at the tail end of an anime discussion stream. Actually, now I'm not sure. Was it a VHS or a DVD? I can't remember. I think it was an Azumanga VHS for sure. The Lucky Star might have been a DVD. We had a family friend who she actually told me what YouTube was, so she ruined me basically. A family friend of my parents' daughter. She was 1 year older than my sister, who's a year older than me. So she was like still pretty like into stuff despite how young she was. She showed me some manga at their house once, and then my uncle gave my parents a copy of Spirited Away. You gave us our Delulu Queen. That was like the beginning of the end, straight up. But yeah, it was all her. I don't remember what exactly it was, but I do remember watching the Final Fantasy VII Advent Children movie at their house and not understanding any of it because I was like a child. But that was something that we watched. We watched Nowain to Your Other Self. Fucking bad anime, let me just say. And then I think from there I started to watch stuff on YouTube. No, that came later. I used to check out stuff from the library. I checked out Fruits Basket from the library. And yeah, that was basically it. It was because of this one family friend. She let me read some of her manga. I don't remember what manga it was though. Oh, you know what it was? It was probably Zatch Bell. Oh, it was probably Zatch Bell. Nowain was super weird. Was Advent Children the one with invisible meteor demon aliens? I don't think so, but I can't remember. They just had really silky hair in that movie. Oh, bye. Boing, boing. Yeah, I have a soft spot for Zatch Bell too. It's also funny to me that Zatch Bell has raw wiener in it. That was a thing back then. They don't make anime like that anymore. They don't show little boy wiener anymore. Man, what a blast from the past. But yeah, that is quite literally what started it all. Also, Shindex, if you're still here, I'm sorry for I'm sorry for taunting you about Lucky Star. I don't think that you're a dirty secondary. Unless have you seen Haruhi? That's the important thing. Lucky Star is nothing without Haruhi. You have to have seen them, to have watched them together. None of these words are in the Bible. No. But it's okay. God would understand. I have the power of God and anime on my side. Ash is literally Haruhi. Don't get in my head. Don't feed into my god complex. Only Astro will spend hours trying to prove she has the best opinions in anime just to end it with more animation show Shota PP. No, it's... Never mind! Have you even read all the light novels? That's not important. We're talking about anime. Not important. Alright, that's it. I'm done. I'm tired. I found H anime way before I got into normal anime. I watched a fucking lot of ecchi. Let me just say. In my quest to get to over 1,000 anime, I've seen a lot of porn. Some of it was actually kind of good. One of my favorite anime to this day is Sekirei. And if you don't know what it is, you should Google it. Alright, that's it for today. Off to bed now. Really enjoyed talking about anime. Goodbye, Burr! Thank you for chatting with me and stopping in today. Alright, yeah, I'll wrap it up. Let me see who I can raid real quick. No, Google it! Google it. But only if you're prepared to see breasts. Uncensored. No, it isn't porn, but it is uncensored. Who should we raid? I think we're gonna raid a fellow rodent. Oh wait, Mota's streaming. Actually, no, yeah. I've not raided Mota. Okay, Mota isn't appearing in my list because I'm not following her yet. Alright, we're gonna raid Motaberry. No, you like Seiko no Quasar? You're fucked up. That's too far. And now we will say nothing of what we've been discussing to Mota. She is pure of heart, okay? You will leave all from which you came. Now venture out, my pit crew. And we will say hi to Mota. And copy the raid message. If you are a sponsor, you can copy the raid sponsor message. If you are in the pit crew, you can copy the raid pit crew message. Yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for discussing anime with me. My voice hurts. I have another stream tomorrow, and it's gonna be drawing with the pit crew. It's gonna be a draw pile. So, yeah. I'll have to figure out how it works, but you guys will be allowed to draw on the same canvas as me. And if you do anything that is against Twitch tasks, I will ban you. Alright, that's it. Make sure you follow me on Twitter if you'd like more Ashtisms. You can see my schedule there as well. Like I said, I have another stream tomorrow. I'll be on Lone Star Colt's channel on Thursday playing some Mahjong. And then I'll be on my channel again playing Disney Speedstorm on Friday. And then in my Discord, we'll be watching Initial D, the final race of the first season. And then Sunday is more Mario Kart. And yeah, that's it. Goodbye. Mwah!